What up, everybody? It's the Rottweiler Patriots. I'm Vegas,
And I'm T-Bone.
and we're coming at you with another video today where we're going to be discussing the Carolina Panthers Week 9 matchup against the Indianapolis Colts. The Panthers fall to the Colts 27-13 off the back of two Bryce Young pick sixes. T-Bone, I want to get your thoughts on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet for this one. Uh, this was hard. This was a hard game to watch because it was like any time we were always down, but any time that we got something cooking, we do a little work, and then our defense would come up big. As always, sound like a broken record here. Even though our defense does not like look good on paper right here, they held us. They only allowed a little bit. They really tried to hold it together. And then something would happen on offense. In this case, what happened on offense was a lot of turnovers. Honestly, I'm gonna look. Let's look at the positives real quick. Had the balls for longer. Better on fourth downs, and I'm glad we're doing that. I'm glad that we are being a team that will go on fourth down and go for it. We're nutty. We'll do it. We did better on both. Just offensively, we did better. So, positives are I'm really liking that we are just giving it off to everyone. We're showing it to everyone. We got Hurst, a backup tight end, Sullivan, Elin, Sanders, Chark. So Sanders was doing better. Sanders is doing a lot better with his 6 attempts, 39 yards. So I'm glad that I mean, if this is how Sanders is going to play, I'm fine with that. Chuba and Sanders both. This is cool. Our offensive line was just abysmal this game. I actually think it may have been worse last game. I'm not sure, but it really just sucked this game. It just was bad. And so then with that, you've got a quarterback under pressure, and that's what happens. Is he's pressured, he's feeling rushed, so he throws, and that's how you get two pick sixes. Same guy. So nothing wrong on the receivers end, nothing wrong on the running end, nothing of the sort. Problem was the O line and Bryce. I'm not going to make an excuse for Bryce. Bryce stunk up the joint. He didn't do good. He could do better than me, but that's not saying much. He just wasn't good. And it sucks. It sucks to say that. It sucks to say that he didn't do good. But Steve Smith, actually, I just listened to him. Can't judge a book by its cover or the next few pages or first few pages yet. We can't. That's what he said. First few pages. He said the first few pages. Can't do that. And I agree. This sucked for Bryce Young. Did not do good. That being said, I'm hoping that we can come into this next game and sort of do better. Just do better. Hoping the O line gets its crap together, because it's really beginning to be a problem. We may have to sign someone in free agency after the season. It's just not been good. Eddie P's been helping us out. I'm hoping that we can. The crappy thing is, we've got got a lot of injuries. Burns, Bell. I don't know if Horn's back or not yet. I should know that, and I apologize, but I can't say for certain. So I'm gonna real quick look up the injury chart just to like have a little something to talk about with that. So because I know we had a couple guys. Okay, so we have this is not looking good at all. Chenault, Laviska's out. Steven Sullivan's out. C.J. Henderson's out. It's cornerback. DJ Chark out. Brian Burns out. Xavier Woods out. Von Bell out. Raheem Blackshear out. Icky out. Two linebackers. Frankie Louvu. They say Frankie Louvu's out. I don't know. I saw him playing. Tommy Tremble out. So, okay, I guess J.C. Horn's back, which is good. It was kind of a quiet return. I thought there'd be more. That being said, hopefully our O line can just get it together. Because honestly, on the receiving side, this is not bad at all. Not at all. What I will say is I am hoping that despite the injuries and all that, that we can just come in and just come together. I'm the same way, Vegas. I don't like tanking. I don't. And I really don't like it on this case because we're not getting anything if we tank. So there's no reason to. We're playing for wins. It was a hard game to watch. It really was. But honestly, but for those picks, we're in that game. So, and I mean, that's just being a rookie. So hopefully Bryce can just take a step forward. That's all I have to say. Um, Vegas, you got anything?
I mean, it was certainly an ugly-looking game from the Panthers, and one that I know for a fact Bryce Young is going to want to have back. The Colts aren't a good team, but they're not a bad team either.
No.
They're a team that has good players that can win games. So, Young just needs to learn from this and grow. Because sometimes good quarterbacks have bad games in their bad first year. I mean, Peyton Manning's a great example. You love to bring it up all the time. Had a lot of picks. But he turned it around and became great. Other quarterbacks suck in perpetuity. That's generally what happens most of the time. But I think you got to give Bryce Young a chance, especially behind a quality O-line, because that is absolutely need number one to be addressed in the offseason is the offensive line.
Yep.
Sign a guy, trade for a guy, whatever you got to do to improve the offensive line. Heck, might even spend my first draft pick on it.
We had one.
But, you know, you gotta do something. Something's gotta give. Meantime, for the rest of the year, it's just try to grow. There's not much else you can do. Your season's over.
Yeah.
You're not turning this thing around. You are not that good. So, at this point, it's just learn, grow, get better, and try to prepare yourselves to do better as a team next year. Because although there are some issues, the margin of error for what is good and bad in the NFL isn't as big as people think it is.
Yeah.
Obviously, the biggest variable is a great quarterback, and the other biggest variable is a great coach.
Yeah.
But the margins are a lot slimmer than people think they are, and if y'all make the right moves, y'all can be, I think, good enough to win the division next year, but that's mostly just because everyone else in the division is terrible.
I was wrong about how good the Panthers would be. It's taking a lot more growing pains than I thought it would, but I am right on how bad our division is, and that I think won't change for a little bit, which will be in our favor. That's about all I have to say. That's it. Just hopefully hopefully Bryce Young can learn more and not get injured. That's my hope. We can get pieces, and this team will take a step forward. That's what I hope for.
I don't know. All I can say, though, is I don't think it's a coincidence that y'all started playing terribly and sucking right around the time that your jerseys started looking terrible. So,
okay, enough of these conspiracies. Finish up the video.
Well, here's the thing. I have the same conspiracy about my team. Because literally, the night that ended the dynasty, and this is a very specific game. This is Kansas City Chiefs 2019, the N'Keal Harry game. The game where N'Keal Harry scored a touchdown that the referees decided that he was out of bounds when he was very clearly not out of bounds. They screwed that call up, and it cost us the game. I have that image of his foot along the sideline, very clearly in bounds, about to dive for the end zone, burned into my head forever, because that is the moment the dynasty ended. Our official uniform switch wasn't until 2020, But that game, we were wearing our current uniforms because those were our color rush. We were wearing those uniforms. Then we went full time, and all of a sudden, downhill. I'm just saying, Panthers uniforms have also just, they don't look good anymore. Like, y'all changed things about them. Like, the combos and the way the pants work and everything with the jersey. Like, it doesn't look good anymore. It used to, but it doesn't look good anymore. You don't use any silver pants. Y'all have just gotten rid of those, and it's stupid. Everything now looks ugly. I'm just saying,
Okay.
a uniform
You
change might be in order for both of our teams. I'm just putting it out there. So, I mean, other than that, I got nothing else to add. Y'all got the Bears this week, which God only knows who's going to win that game because both teams are awful. And honestly, the Bears win either way because they have your draft pick. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's about it. I don't know who's going to win that game. I'm picking the Bears just because the Panthers have so many injuries right now, but you know, I got no clue. You got anything about that game?
No. It's going to be bad. Bad teams going together. Depending on who starts, will depend on how highly of a chance it's going to be. Honestly, it's just going to be a DJ Moore revenge game. Or not. Who knows? But going to be an interesting game. Going to be a fun game.
I mean,
Life with Panthers fan.
Tyler Bagent hitting DJ Moore on a screen for an 80-yard touchdown is going to hit different.
You can shut up.
As a matter of fact, I will. Please be sure to leave your thoughts down in the comments below. And that is going to do it for us today. Thank you all so very much for watching. Please be sure to hit the like button. Please be sure to subscribe. And we will see you all in the next video.